People use tax strategies to build wealth. So you have to ask yourself, do you want to make money or do you want to build wealth? So the first decision is, how do you want to save for retirement? It's not should you save for retirement. Let me be clear. It's how do you want to save for retirement? What's the best vehicle for you or vehicles? The reason I say that is because you should make that decision independent of what you invested into, right? So the first thing is I want to save for something that I know is going to happen, and that's I want to stop working, right? So I got to do that first. So take every investment strategy, stocks, bonds, mutual fund, real estate, et cetera, off the table. The reason why retirement accounts are so attractive is they're tax benefited. And when we talk to people, one of the things I like to share is people invest to make money, right? And that's fine. People use tax strategies to build wealth. So you have to ask yourself, do you want to make money or do you want to build wealth? And that answer isn't always easy. There are times where I just want to get in and I want to get out and I just want to make some money and I'm willing to pay some taxes because I just want some money. But the long-term play has to be to build wealth, because that's what wealthy people do. And they get wealthy and they stay wealthy because they think differently than most of us. They don't think in dollars and cents, they think in long-term value. So the reason retirement accounts are so attractive, and I'm going to put it into numbers for everybody very simply. If you take $1, so Ruben has $1 and Jason has $1, two people, let's assume we're the same exact age, and we're going to hold it in that whatever account we choose for 20 years, all right? So same dollar, same amount of time. And we're going to go invest it into the same investment, right? So all things are equal, right? But Ruben, because he listens to this podcast and knows that there's tax benefits in an IRA, Ruben is going to make this dollar investment in an IRA. Jason doesn't know any of this, doesn't understand building wealth. He only understands making money, and he's going to make this investment outside an IRA, which means his earnings are subject to his 25% tax rate, right? 20 years from now, right, and this investment is going to double every year. So I put in $1, it becomes $2, right? I put in $2, it becomes $4. At the end of 20 years, I'm going to sit around with all my buddies, right? Jason is going to go, hey guys, gals, guess what I just did? 20 years ago, I took $1 and I invested it for 20 years and it doubled every year. And I'm going to have about 75,000 bucks. Now, everybody in that room, right, is going to pat me on the back and go, dude, you are awesome. You turned $1 into 75 grand. How'd you do it? Way to go. Rah, rah, rah. And I'm going to feel great about myself. And because I probably don't know any better, I'll always feel good about myself. But Ruben is going to be sitting in another room with his buddies, and he's going to tell them the same exact story. 20 years ago, I took $1 and I invested it, and it doubled every single year. But because I did it in my IRA and didn't pay the 25% tax that Jason did, instead of having $75,000, I have just over $1 million. Now let that settle in for a second. Same dollar, same investment, same amount of time. The only thing that you did differently was put it in an IRA first. And you have $1 million and I have 75 grand. Now that is what tells you that before you think about how to make money, which is investing, you have to stop and think about how to build wealth, which is tax advantages.